Hello and welcome back, everyone. Scootsy16 here with another episode of the Chemlock League. And yes, I apologize for the last episode, the first, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes of that video not being recorded at all for mic purposes. And I can't believe I made that mistake, but I hope that was all right. And we are back here for another episode. We're going for game 2 of this doubleheader against the Skimmers. We will be going back out to Lafayette Field? Lafayette Corner, I think it is, to face off against the Skimmers. This time with Will Moran on the mound for them and Asher Garcia on the mound for us. We already had set the lineup last time. Let's go ahead and take a quick peek at that. Oh, and if you missed it, we actually did make one roster change. Eternity Woody gave up that grand slam in the last game. Was not happy about that. We saw that Waldo Ho was on the waiver wire below his asking price. Couldn't help but to take the opportunity to bring him in. And we'll see what he can do as a lefty with an elite four-seam fastball. So we'll see next time out, or we'll see when he gets a chance to shine. But we're going to have Asher Garcia on the mound. We'll have our lineup set as is. We had a lot of bench bats in the lineup last time, but everyone has recovered. All of our starters are in the lineup for this one. We'll have an ace on the mound for them, so Cora Bobbert and Leah Sesame will have that ace exterminator trait active and ready to go to start this one. Let's see how that goes. We head back out to Lafayette Corner. That's right. That's what I said. That's what I said the first time for sure. Never made any mistakes there. And now we'll see if the favorites can sweep the Skimmers. Something we've struggled to do is pounce on these Skimmers. They just seem to always battle against us really well. And we're going to lead things off with Tiger Gray, who went 4 for 4 in the last game. He was a home run shy of a cycle. He went triple, double, single, and then single again. And we'll see if Tiger, who is locked in right now, can pounce on Will Moran right away, who has tier 2 easy target helping him out. Strike with the curveball there. Will, an ace tier pitcher, he gets a strike there. And Tiger swings through strike 3, so 100 miles an hour. Not used to seeing such potency from the starting pitcher. Now, here's the thing. We definitely need to make sure that we can get to Will Moran early because we got to the bullpen early in the last game, and they are going to be very gassed. If we can get through Will Moran and back to that bullpen, it could be our way to victory here, our key to victory. Fernanda swings through strike 2, 2-2 count here. Will throws the off-speed pitch, and she's fooled completely. It's even outside, and she can't get any bat on it. There's another strikeout for Will Moran. And so with 2 outs, here comes Odin Thomas. He's been very productive for the favorites this year. I apologize for the dog barking in the background. Give me just a moment. And actually, bear with me for a second as this one grounder to second base is going to be an easy play for Avery Woods. I will be right back. A leadoff base hit for Hugo Base will get things started for the Skimmers here in the bottom of the first, and Braden Sorelli will now come up. He is the number 2 hitter who was leading off in the last game, so they're flip-flopping things a little bit here. Infield at double play depth. Braden Sorelli had, I think, 1 or 2 base hits in that last one, batting .308 now on the year with 1 RBI, has tier 3 tough out activate here against Asher Garcia. And strike 3 called. Nice pitching from Asher. Gets a strikeout against Braden Sorelli, and 1 out. Avery Parks coming up. Batting .222 with 1 home run, a solo shot. And we all know about Asher Garcia's tier 3 elite changeup, which he throws there, but it's going to be too high for a ball. And Avery Parks pounces on a fastball that's going to be pulled into left field. So 2 on and 1 out for Gary Miller, who's locked in right now. Tier 2 power versus righties will be activated. Same with Rally Stopper for Asher. We'll see who wins out with these really, really potent attributes right now for both pitcher and batter. 0-2, and there's strike 3. So Asher throws a 96-mile-an-hour fastball and blows it past Gary Miller for strike 3 and out number 2. Aiden Woods will come up batting .333, has tier 2 off-speed hitter. See if he gets the off-speed pitch he likes. He does there, and he pulls it foul. And a grounder to short. Should be an easy play for Sullivan Reddier back in the game after taking the last day off, and that's out number 3. So Asher not clean through the first inning, giving up a couple of hits, but no runs scored, and that will be the first. So we head to the second, and Will Moran, who already mowed down our first 3 batters. We'll see Nick Wilkerson, who's been struggling as a favorite. 1-1 count here. Takes strike 2, so Little Hack activates on the 1-2 count. Nick, come on. He gets a fastball and right at Avery Woods. Tough luck for Nick Wilkerson. Can't fault him for that one. And now Jack Mars will come up. He is batting .385, but he has only gotten 1 RBI this year so far as he takes the curveball for strike 1 and Little Hack activates. He is tense right now. And low pressure, so it's not doing too much to his mojo. 0-2 count here as he takes another strike. Ball stays outside and misses. Fastball and nice diving play from Phoenix Myers. He gets up and throws it to Will Moran. Good fielding play from the pitcher. And he'll catch that one for out number 2. And he gets a mojo boosted along the way. So now Cora Bobbert will come up with tier 3 ace exterminator. She got her first home run of the year last game out. And she gets a base hit. That'll get past the diving second baseman into right center field. And Gary Miller will get to it quickly, holding Bobbert at first base. So that'll be the first hit of the day for the favorites. And with 1 on and 2 outs, here comes Aaliyah Sesame. She's batting .250 on the year. Not her ideal consideration for what her year was going to start like, as she has Ace Exterminator activated. She takes a strike. She's down 0-2. And she'll get a base hit down the left field line. This one's going to tail into the corner. Cora Bobbert will turn around second base and hold as Anahi Bradshaw was able to get to it quickly. And that'll be 2 on now with 2 outs. And Sullivan Reddier comes up batting .286. I believe he was only sitting out due to tense from a error. He has tier 2 Mind Gamer activated against Will Moran, who is already a low accuracy pitcher, but a lot of junk and velocity. 0-2 here. Sullivan takes a ball inside. Good eye there. Will at 30 pitches here through 2 innings. Fouls that one off, so staying alive. Good job from Sullivan. And another one fouled back at the bottom of the zone. 1-2 here. Takes ball low. Evens the count 2-2. He hits one deep left center field. This one should be playable for Gary Miller, who calls it probably one of the deepest parts of the park. That'll end the inning, but a good battle there from Sullivan Reddier, and that'll get Will Moran to about 35 pitches or so, which is decently pretty good through 2 innings. For comparison, we see Asher Garcia has 12 pitches thrown already, as Anahi Bradshaw will come up against him. First pitch swinging, she fouls it off. That was a prayer. She did not get answered. She takes a strike, and it's 0-2. Pops it up, and that'll go foul. Takes strike 3. Curveball drops right into the zone. Nice frame job from Leah Sesame behind the plate. And that'll be out number 1 for Asher Garcia and the favorites. Mauricio Khan, who ended the game with a strikeout, will come up here. 0-1 count, and he fouls it just out of play. Tiger Gray almost had a chance at that one. He pops this one up, and it's going to get out of play. 0-2 still. And this will be another pop-up. Not making good contact, but getting contact nonetheless. And he takes strike 3, 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Will end it for Mauricio Khan. And 2 outs for Phoenix Myers. Now comes up batting .375 with no home runs, no RBIs. His tier 2 magic hands when on defense. Asher falls behind 2-0. A dribbler to the pitcher. Asher barehand scoops, collects, and tosses the first. Ends the inning. So 1-2-3 for Asher Garcia through 2 innings now, only allowing 2 hits. Matching Will Moran. And Jonah Gonzalez will now come up. Jonah having a day off last time as he swings through a fastball, batting 125 on the year. Very big, stark difference from last year. As he gets a grounder up the middle, diving play from Mauricio Khan, hustling down the line and getting to the first base in time. Jonah Gonzalez stretches out an infield single. Mauricio Khan pissed at himself that he couldn't get up and get that one over fast enough, but an infield single will get the leadoff man aboard for Tiger Gray, who's 1 for 1, or 0 for 1, excuse me, but still locked in. Ball low, 2-0 count here for Tiger. He swings through the changeup, strike one, well ahead of that one, and gets a little fister off the outside of the bat, and ball in the dirt, gets away as Tiger Gray heads to second base. It's going to get out of play. Tough turn from Avery Woods, so they get the out at second, and Tiger will move over to second base. So we'll have a runner in scoring position for Fernanda Branch, who struck out last time. 0 for 1, swings late on that fastball. Tier 2 contact versus righties is activated for her. And Tiger Gray, good speed over there at second base with 1 out. Swings through strike 2, a 2-2 count here. Will Moran approaching 50 pitch mark. Fouls 1 off, staying alive. We want Fernanda going as long as she can. She works the full count now. And she'll take ball 4. So great at bat from Fernanda Branch. Way to be patient. Way to not let the moment get to you. As she'll be on first base now. So 2 on and only 1 out for Odin Thomas. He's 0 for 1 today. First pitch, ball high and away. 50th pitch on the way for Moran. Will be a looping curveball that catches the outside part of the plate for strike 1. Another one, and he times this one up. Dead center field, right up against the warning track is Gary Miller, and tagging from second is Tiger Gray. Is going to get all the way to third base, and that will be a sacrifice fly for Odin Thomas, who just missed that one. Great hit from Odin, queuing up on that curveball that he just watched drop in for a strike. And now Nick, big moment for him, a chance as he hit the ball hard in the last one, or in his last at bat, but lined right to the second baseman. Little hack activates here. He pops it foul. He falls behind 0-2 with 2 outs and runners on the corners. Big moment here, and he strikes out. Shatter the bat, dude. You're doing so bad for us right now. His contact going over 100, and he can't make contact on a fastball right in the middle of the zone. Big missed opportunity for us after the error from the Skimmers. Doesn't end up biting them in the butt, and Asher Garcia will come back out there against B. Buck, who is tense. Changeup for strike 2, 1-2 count here, and changeup will sail away, and it's going to stay outside. And he chases outside on that one, and he's going to get him striking out. That's out number 1, and Hugo Bass will come up. He's 1 for 1 with the single as the leadoff man. 308 on the year, 1 home run, 3 RBIs. First pitch slider, strike 1. And a dribbler will stay foul, and Aaliyah Sesame will touch that in foul territory, go 0-2. Strike 3 on another slider. Asher Garcia waves goodbye to Hugo Bass, and now Braden Sorelli will come up tense after the last strikeout. I think that Asher Garcia wave goodbye is going to be our thumbnail for this game. 0-2 count, and tough out activates as he swings through strike 2. And he swings through strike 3, so another strikeout for Asher Garcia. And cruising through the 3rd inning. Now Will Moran will come back out for the 4th. Jack Mars will lead things off tense right now. 0 for 1 today. We'll see if he can get something going, get that mojo back as he takes strike 1. Low and away, little hack activates for him. Ball high and in, little hack gone. Strike at the top of the zone. It's a 1-2 count. Little hack will activate again. Jackman, and he'll get one inside out, and it's going to be lofted over, playable for Phoenix Myers for out number 1. And Cora Bobbert will come up 1 for 1 with a single up the middle, and we'll see Ace Exterminator activated again here for against Will Moran, who gets a first pitch strike, swings through strike 2 on the fastball high. And she makes contact there right in the middle of the zone, pulls a foul, though. And strike 3 on the outside part of the plate. She's not happy about it. Will Moran will take it as he finally gets his mojo back. And Aaliyah Sesame will come up 1 for 1 with the single. I said get his mojo back. He's actually was neutral, and he went locked in. That'll help him stay out there a little bit longer as he is up high in the pitch count. At 65th pitch on the way here is a strike. So Aaliyah with a 1-2 count. She takes ball high on the curveball, can't get down. And there's a fastball strike, or I think that was the changeup, but strike 3 taken. And that'll end the inning. So Will Moran with a really great 4th inning. And now the Skimmers looking to try and capitalize, but they're going to have to find a way to break through against Asher Garcia, who's on another level right now. He is locked in, 35 pitches into this game, and throws that slider for a nasty strike 1. Avery got a base hit in her last at-bat. Changeup will be fouled off for strike 2. Staying alive. And a slider gets sent into center field, but easily playable from Nick Wilkerson for out number 1. Gary Miller comes up. He struck out in the last at-bat, 0 for 1. Went from locked in to neutral. Takes a first pitch strike. You see Asher not relying on that changeup as much as he throws it there. And it's a 1-2 count for Gary. Fastball high and strike 3 as he swings through it. Can't catch up to the 94-mile-an-hour fastball. It's not that fast, but when it's coming up high and in like that, it does feel a lot faster, and that's what happened to Gary Miller there. So here comes Aiden Woods, who's tense. Strike 2 called, and it's 0-2. Just misses the bottom of the zone for ball 1. And a dribbler to short. Sullivan backhands and tosses the first, out number 3. So another clean inning for Asher Garcia through 4 now. And it's still tied, 0-0. Favorites trying to find a way to break through against Will Moran, who is already over 65 pitches, but still locked in. And Sullivan Reddier will get his first chance. Whiffs on the changeup for strike 1. Curveball catches the corner, strike 2. Sullivan will watch strike 3 go by, as it didn't look like he was playing any mind games there. Will Moran gets strike 3 fastball right down the middle, and Sullivan goes down on 3 pitches. Jonah gets pulled for R.J. Solomon. They're looking for a little bop in the lineup here against 70 pitches. Will Moran, first pitch way low, and it's going to bounce off the glove of B. Buck. Pulled foul for strike 1. Oh, he hit that one. He got his bat on it, but early. 1-2 count here for Solomon. He'll take a ball low and in. Ball high, sails on the changeup. 76th pitch now. Will Moran will take ball 4. Can't get it across, and that's going to bring Tiger Gray up, who's still locked in despite going 0 for 2. He reached on a fielder's choice and an error. Max pressure now. Will Moran will face off against Tiger. Nope, instead, Stetson Franks, who comes in at half stamina as Dash Boyd goes to first base with 1 out. Stealing on the first pitch. Off speed and Dash flying to second base. He'll be in scoring position with only 1 out for Tiger. Tiger will foul that pitch off. It's a 1-1 count. Stetson does get the help from the easy target trade, as you saw there on the corner. He is tired. And a base hit into left field on the hit and run. Dash coming around for second base, and he's going to score from second. What a play from Tiger Gray. The hit and run works to perfection. We get our first run of the game, finally breaking through, and it was against the bullpen of the Skimmers. So great credit to this offense as we were able to work. As Tiger Gray sends to second base, and he'll slide in safely under the tag of Aiden Woods, and Fernanda Branch with a chance to hit in a run. She fouls one back. It's a grounder. Stetson Franks will head to first base, and runner has to hold at second. So that's out number 2. And Odin Thomas will come up 0 for 2. He hit one hard in the last at-bat. He skied to center field. Batting .267 now on the year. And he pulls one down the right field line, and that's going to get past the bag. And it's going to go all the way into the corner. Heading from second to home is Tiger Gray, and Odin Thomas comes up with another RBI. An RBI single for him makes it a 2-0 ball game. And Stetson Franks gets pulled for Beast Magana, who did not come out in that last game, so he is fully ready here, stamina-wise. Runner on first for Nick Wilkerson. A chance to redeem yourself as you're batting 100. Pulls one foul, 1-2 count. Little hack activates here. Magana has yet to allow an earned run, and that'll continue so far as Hugo Bass will catch that one on a line. That's out number 3. So an 0 for 3 day from Nick Wilkerson. He continues to struggle offensively for us. And again, what else can you do here? How much better could I put him in a position to be successful? Dash Boyd stays in left field as he came in to pinch run for RJ, who came in to pinch hit for Jonah. With a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the fifth, a 1-2 count, pulls foul there, and Anai Bradshaw looking to try and do something for the Skimmers here. Asher Garcia over 50 pitches now. And a liner up the middle just past the face of Asher Garcia into center field. And Nick Wilkerson, who is tense, will get that into second base. One out. Or, I'm sorry, nobody out for Mauricio Khan, who has tier 2 clutch in a high-pressure situation. And Asher's still locked in. Infield at double play depth as Anahi Bradshaw has great speed but has tier 2 bad jumps. Good pitch or a good strike there for Asher. Throws the changeup for strike 2. 1-2 count now. And the slider just misses inside. 2-2 now and changeup. Strike 3 called. Can't believe it as Mauricio Khan strikes out again. That's out number 2. Out number 1, excuse me. And Phoenix Myers will come up now. Runner takes off for second base and throwing down. And Aaliyah Sesame with a cannon down to second base will wipe that runner off the board. And now nobody on with 2 outs for Phoenix Myers, who's down 1-2. And strike 3 on the curveball way outside. Asher Garcia with another clean inning despite giving up the base hit. He gets a little help from his friend behind the plate, and Aaliyah Sesame gets the throw out at second base, speeding up the process of getting out of that inning. Now Jack Mars will come up, still tense, average down to 333 now. Still only 1 RBI and no home runs. And that one's going to be a liner. Phoenix Myers reacting quickly. He gets his glove up in time, and that's going to be out number 1. So quick pitch from Beast Magana. Now Cora Bobbert comes up. She swings at the first pitch. It's going to go to short. Khan to Myers, out number 2. So 2 pitches, 2 outs, and Aaliyah Sesame, the only thing I can ask from you is don't swing at the first pitch. High pressure here. Both players neutral right now. She swings at the first pitch, and it's a liner to Gary Miller. 3 pitches, 3 outs for Beast Magana in the 6th. We have a 2-0 lead heading into the bottom of the 6th. It'll go 9-1-2 for the Skimmers, and Asher Garcia trying to finish off the sweep here. High pressure as he is now on fire over 60 pitches. Goes B-Buck first. He throws the off-speed for ball 1 outside. Changeup for strike 1 swinging. Well outside for ball 2. Misses the inside, and it's 3-1. B-Buck will take strike 2, full count. And Asher will get him to swing and pull foul. And a liner to Jack Mars, who will one-hop it over to first base. And that'll be out number 1. Hugo Base, 1 for 2 with a single. Again, high pressure here, and on fire is Asher Garcia. Pretty much the only thing keeping him in this game right now is the fact that he's over 70 pitches, but still on fire. 0-2 count here, trying to close him out. He throws the slider, and that's strike 3, and there he goes again. Asher Garcia pumped as he gets another strikeout and out number 2. Braden Sorelli, tense, comes up 0 for 2. Max pressure now, and they pull Asher for Emerson Bauer. I'm not mad, but I'm a bit mad. First pitch inside for ball 1. Swinging at it and grounding to first base. Tiger Gray will step on the bag, and that ends the game. So, holy shit, the favorites knock off the Skimmers. They win 2. They sweep them here in this doubleheader away at Lafayette Quarter. The favorites with a big win against Will Moran, something we have not done in any game. We beat Reeve Blackwell in that huge game last season at Golden Field, but this was a huge win. I know Will Moran has had our number for most of this series that we've been doing with the favorites, but holy shit, we got to the bullpen and we did what we needed to do. We capitalized, getting 2 runs on 5 hits. They could not get a run on 3 hits and 1 error. And a lot of that was because of Asher Garcia had one of his best pitching performances of the year of his career by far. An amazing outing for him. Really wish he could have gotten that last out. I'd rather them pull him early versus keep him in too long. So I'm fine with that, but it is just a tough one that he couldn't get the complete game shutout there. Looking at the Skimmer offense first, 3 hits only from Base, from Parks, and from Bradshaw, and a total of 11 strikeouts across the team. I think those were all Asher. We'll check in a second here. Holy shit. That's a that's crazy. Hold on. We're going to look at that in a little more detail in just a second. On the other side, we were only able to manage 5 hits, and we also got 2 walks. RJ Solomon walked in his pinch hit appearance. Dash Boyd came in to score, pinch running for Solomon after stealing a base. Fernando Branch walked without getting a hit. And then we had we had a base hit from Tiger Gray. He scored one and he got an RBI. Odin Thomas with a hit and an RBI. And then we have Bobbert and Sesame and Gonzalez all getting a hit today. So offense did just enough. I think I'm giving them kudos, even with a low offensive outcome here. They really worked at Will Moran. They made him throw a lot of pitches, and despite it not being more productive, you know what? The best thing we could have done was get to the bullpen, and when Stetson Frank came in, that's when we were able to capitalize. But Will Moran did allow that last run to score. Speaking of which, he went 4 1/3, giving up 3 hits, 2 walks. He allowed 1 earned run, and he struck out 6. He gets the loss. Franks comes in, goes 1 inning, or I'm sorry, a third of an inning, giving up 2 hits and 1 earned run. And then Beast Magana was lights out. He had that 1 inning where he only threw 3 pitches, which is just absolutely disgusting. On the other side, Asher Garcia, let's talk about this for a second. So 5 times 3 is 15, 16, 17 outs. And of those 17 outs, he threw 11 strikeouts. So yeah, he couldn't go the distance because he was gassed because he kept throwing strikes. He only allowed 3 hits today. And again, by far one of his best performances. He was 1 out away from a complete game shutout. Luckily, the clutch Emerson Bauer comes in, gets the save, getting that 1 out. And that ended the game. So she gets her 3rd save of the year, 5 games. And all 3 of our wins came with an Emerson Bauer save. So love to see her on the team doing those things. And Asher Garcia, my God, I love to see what he did here today. He gets the #1 star, followed by Will Moran, followed by Tiger Gray. So the season seems to be turning around a bit as we're now 3-2 after going 1-2. Thanks in large part to that sweep of the Skimmers. Between these two, I have to give the loyalty drop to Jericho House. He's just going to be a little bit more affordable, and he has been regressing already, which is insane and really unfortunate. Both I want to have on this team. And what I'll likely do here is I'm going to give the boost to Fernanda, the drop to Clark, only because Clark is still aging, and even if we let him go, we'll just plan to bring him right back in the off season if there's no other options out there. So I'm not worried about losing him. And that's it for manager moments, thank God. Simming up to our next game, we're still sitting in 4th place, only above the Skimmers, which is really annoying. We are tied with the Burglars, and they're beating us by 2 runs in the run differential category. And of course, the Rippers and the Dive Bombers sitting at 4-2, both with a +5 run differential at the top of our division. And that is really annoying because it seems like we have a really competitive division year in and year out. Next time up, we're going to be facing off against the Protectors. You can see they're sitting at 3-2 as well, with a +3 run differential. Difference is in their division, they're sitting at tied for the division lead with the Scroungers, with just the difference being run differential over there in the Earth division. We're going to have Matthew Simmons on the mound for us. They're going to have Victor Simmons for us, Matthew Bowen for them. Matthew has Tier 1 crossed up, has Tier 2 surrounded, but has been pitching really well. I was pretty proud of Victor in his appearance last time out. He ended up getting our first win of the season. So I'm hopeful for him in this next game. So since that game ended, we see Simmons get 1 junk, so not a lot, but enough. We also see Castiel Andrews gaining 1 contact to 69. Congrats to him. Nice. Jonah loses 2 speed, so I don't know why our younger players are getting so much regression. And then we have a development chance for Cairo Cohen and a chance for him to gain an extra pitch. Say less. Let's go take a look at that one really quick. I do think I'm going to wait a game just so that I can uh, save as much time as possible here. But getting an elite or another fastball to go with his 3 off-speed pitches. Gaining 2 accuracy would put him at 73 across the board if he gets +5. Actually, I'm just going to do this now because why not? So we're going to buy this one. +2 accuracy, chance for 5 more, and he won't get it. Let's give him that 5th pitch. Please, please, please. We won't get it. So he's a 73 in all of the attributes here, and that will make him look a lot better. I'm still fine with that. He is still the ace of our bullpen, and nothing else is happening here development-wise. So it's going to be an interesting game here against the Protectors, who have a great team. They ended up going pretty far in the they made the playoffs last year, right? They did. Oh, they were, yeah, they were the #1 seed. That's why I was like, something notable happened. But they got swept by the Rippers. So, yeah, the Protectors, no slouches at all. And we have a chance to get another big win here, going to go 4-2. But thank you so much for following along here today. I feel a lot better about this team after the 2 wins against the Skimmers, putting us in a much better position at 3-2 versus either 2-3 or 1-4. So thank you to the Skimmers for giving us those 2 wins. But we fought for them. We fought for them. We earned them. All right. We'll see the Protectors next time out. Thank you so much for watching. We'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.